Now we've reached the part in the animation where the character throws a weight onto his chest. So we'll continue from there. We've now had this character springing up. So let's work on the next pose where the weight comes down onto his chest, and the action is going to happen pretty quickly. So let's go to frame 120 and pose out the character from there. So on 120 we can select the center of gravity control and the barbell control as well. And let's also get the knees, the feet controls, and the elbows too. What we'll do is translate our character forward some, not much because it's not going to be a big hop at all because of the amount of weight. Alright, so once we've done that, we can now just go ahead and select the center of gravity, bring that down, and definitely plant the feet. Okay, so we can bring down our raised ball and raised toe channels to 0. And we could also bring down the side to side, so we'll bring that back to 0 as well. Also for the right foot. Okay. And let's go ahead and spread out the feet some because the character's going to want to do that to make sure he has a nice plant for bringing that weight onto his chest. So we'll spread out his feet a little bit more. And as for his knees, let's bring those in some. Bring them out. And I'd like to see the character down a little bit more. The knees probably need to come in a little bit more too. And since he is down that far, let's also bring up his raised ball channel. So we'll select both feet and we'll just bring up the raised ball channel some. Like that. Okay, as for the line of action for the back, it's going to be more of an S curve, so let's work on that. Rotate the center of gravity forward. The back control we can bring back, and also the chest control we can bring that back too. And translate it back. Okay, as far as his head, let's go ahead and bring that back for now. And rotate it back as well. Alright, now we can start bringing down the barbell control. So bring that down onto the character's chest. And the arms do look awkward, but we'll go ahead and fix them up soon. Let's go ahead and rotate the hands back as they should be. About right there. For the elbows, what they need to do is come down and out. So position the elbows the way they need to be. Probably bring them in a little bit more. Okay, then we need to position the hands so that they're on the bar. So we can adjust them like that. Maybe rotate the barbell up a little bit more. Okay, then check out the animation in all views to make sure our poses are correct. Maybe bring this hand back some more and down so it's got a better position on the bar. And we'll do the same thing for the right arm. Let him bring that hand down and forward and up a little bit more and out. And I'd actually like to rotate this hand up a little bit more than it is. Okay, so there's our hands. Definitely need to bring the shoulders back. So let's do that. Do the same for the right. Scapula control, just bring that back. Maybe bring this left one back a little bit more. Make sure that they look somewhat even. And we'll check our pose out. It's looking pretty good. Is the character balanced? I think he could be brought a little bit more forward, so we'll go ahead and work on that. We'll select the barbell control, the center of gravity, and let's also get the elbows and the knee controls, and we'll go ahead and translate the character slightly forward. Great, so now he's balanced. And there's our next pose. So we can go ahead and scrub through it and see how it's looking. And I'd like to make just a few more adjustments with the feet. I just like to bring the heel pivot channels out some more, so the foot is pointed a little bit more outward. Okay, so there's our next pose where the weight's finally on the character's chest. So if we look based off of our storyboards, what's next is where the character is now going to throw the weight above his head. So let's work on that pose. And we'll go out to frame 140 for that, because there's definitely going to be some tension in that. So on frame 140, let's go to our center of gravity control and just translate the character up some and back a little bit. As far as his back control, we need to bring that forward. Let me undo that. Make sure to only move in the X right now. For his chest, we can bring that forward, even translate it forward. Okay. For this left foot, let's go ahead and translate that back. Alright, and we'll also go ahead and adjust the heel pivot. That the heel is actually going to come inward to the body. And let's see, let's bring the center of gravity down a little bit more, and this left foot back some more, so we can get a stronger line of action and a stronger silhouette. Even bring this raised ball back and translate that foot a little bit back some more, and then we'll take the hips and let's also rotate that as it should be moved up in the X some. Then we'll straighten out this left leg some more. Alright, that's looking good. As far as this right leg, what we can do with that is translate it forward, okay, and closer to the body. And we'll plant this one, so we'll go to the raised ball channel and put in a value of 0 there. As far as the heel pivot, let's go ahead and bring that in to the body as well. And this is again to keep the character balanced. For his knees, can adjust them slightly. For this left knee too, maybe bring it in some more. And for the character's head, let's have that rotated back a little bit and forward. Actually, let's rotate it down. I like to rotate it down. So what we're going to do is go ahead and bring up the barbell control right now. So we'll select that control and we'll translate it upward above the character's head. And back a little bit more. And we'll definitely need to bring up our shoulders, so let's do that. Bring them up. Okay, and we'll rotate the barbell control forward in the X. A little bit like that. Okay. And let's see, what else can we do? Let's take the head and adjust that just a tiny bit more. So translate it forward some in the Z and rotate it down slightly in the X. Then we'll take this barbell control. Let's bring that forward slightly and down so that the hands are on the bar a little bit better. Then we can take the arm IK controls and translate them back again so that the hands are better placed on the bar. Okay, so we've got our next pose coming along. Let's check it again to make sure that the character will be balanced in this pose. Let's see, I'd like to take this left leg and bring it out some more, so we'll also get the knee control for that leg and bring it out a little bit more. And to have some more bend in the leg, let's go ahead and take that center of gravity control and the barbell control too and translate the character down just so we get a nice bend in the leg like that. And we've got a strong silhouette. The line of action looks pretty good in the back. Okay, So there's our next pose. And that completes this lesson. So in the next lesson, we'll just work on finishing up our poses. We only got a couple more to do. So that's what we'll work on.